Hi, I'm Johnny. This is Johnny Likes, the show where I talk about movies that I like. Well, it's Friday the 13th again, which means I get to talk about one of them there Jason movies. This time, Johnny likes Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning.
You tell him, Johnny. You tell the world.
Tommy Jarvis, Corey Feldman's character, all grown up now from Part 4, and played by a different actor, has grown up into a troubled teenager. He's haunted by images of Jason, not only while he's asleep, but also while he's awake. He finds himself at a halfway house for troubled teens. Is it around Camp Crystal Lake? I don't know. So while Tommy is getting adjusted to his new surroundings, making friends, an annoying kid named Joey gets himself axed in the back by another kid with impulse control problems. And before you know it, Jason Voorhees is seemingly back from the dead and back to his killing ways. Of all the Friday the 13th films, I think that this one is the only one that really falls into so bad it's good territory. All the others are just kind of bad. I enjoy them, but they are kind of bad, you know it. If you view this movie as an attempt at a serious horror movie, it's pretty terrible. But if you view it as kind of a comedy, so bad it's good type film, it's actually pretty brilliant. I don't think it was intentionally supposed to be a parody. I think some parts were supposed to be absurd and funny.
You big dildo. Eat your fucking slop.
But not all of them.
You talking to me, Sheriff? Huh?
I think a lot of the time the actors didn't realize that this was a comedy and they were playing it 100% straight because they think it's a horror movie. So take this scene with Joey. I've had to kind of cut it down, chop it up a bit, but you get the idea.
What are you doing?
Doing laundry, Joey.
Can I help? Please let me help you. It's really no problem.
Joey!
It has to be making fun of itself. This is so insane, right?
Want a chocolate bar? Here, you want it?
Then there's the bit with the enchiladas as well.
Damn enchiladas!
Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Ooh, baby.
Diarrhea and crooning in an outhouse? Yeah, that's not scary. It is funny and original, but it's not serious. So as a so bad it's good movie, this is a lot of fun. There's tons of stuff to rip on in this. I know this is just a dream sequence, but look at how shallow Jason is buried. He's not even 6 inches, let alone 6 feet. Corey Feldman's little reaction noise here. The goth girl just vibing. Got not one, but 2 different sets of greasers.
Oh my God, well get your ass in here, boy!
The hillbillies. How could I forget the hillbillies? Both the greasers also have to come up with their own little song due to cheapness on the part of production.
A rat-a-tat-a-tat-tat-tooey. A rat-a-tat-a-tat-tat-tooey. A rat-a-tat-tat, a rat-a-tat-a-tat-tooey.
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
There's also not one but 2 different animal jump scares. It's all unintentional campy gold. Also, I think this guy might have inspired a running gag on Archer.
Lana!
What?
Although this film has a high body count, the deaths in it aren't memorable, and they don't feature much effects, which is one of the reasons that you go to movies like this, is to see the gore. It's a lot of editing trickery, and they use the same trick over and over. Here's kind of a template of it. Threatening shot of weapon, reaction shot, with gore shown off-screen or very quickly. And this is used throughout the film, and it's to its detriment. And this is not a filmmaker's choice. This was the MPAA once again So the filmmakers are forced to edit down these kills, cutting out all the gore, and leaving us with these super tame versions compared to what they originally envisioned. So in my opinion, this is the sleaziest of the Friday the 13th films. The whole movie has a bit of an exploitative feel to it. Everything minus the gore seemed to be cranked up to 11. In previous entries, the characters were a lot more relatable to your average Joe. They might smoke a joint, have a beer, make love in a cabin, or do some skinny dipping. All fairly innocent stuff in the broader scheme of things. This one's a little more extreme. Characters are doing cocaine. They're getting stoned and fucking in the woods. Not even in a cabin, just out on a blanket. And just being general creeps and kind of gross.
Bunch of pussies.
It's like something out of a reality TV show. All the characters are just a little bit heightened and extra. The Friday films, by their nature, need a lot of different characters in order for Jason to have some cannon fodder. You have to have those deaths. This film has a good number of characters that I actually found memorable because of these over-the-top personality traits. I don't necessarily like these characters, but I do find them memorable, so if the film doesn't do very much else well, it at least did that. I guess I'll give the film a bit of a pass on pacing as well. It does move along and keep you interested. The reason behind this is that the studio told the director to have either a jump scare or a death every 7 to 8 minutes. This was in the director's commentary track, which I gotta say, if you're a fan of the movie, check it out. It's really funny. The director's old as hell and doesn't seem to care anymore, and he just seems to be having a lot of fun doing the commentary with a couple other people along for the ride. Despite the fundamental problems, so that I haven't really gone over the plot and realisticness, stuff like that. It's out the window. But despite these problems, I still have fun watching this movie. I have fun watching it because of how over the top and absurd the characters and situations are. And also just for the sheer exploitation quality of some of the scenes. You know, the ones.
It's showtime!
Or this girl sleeping with the covers not quite covering her breasts, despite us seeing them on screen for the last 90 seconds. So I don't go to old horror movies exclusively to see naked women.
I don't believe you.
But I don't necessarily mind when it happens. I like sleaze. I wouldn't call myself a sleazy guy, but I like some sleaze in my movies, especially my horror movies. It just kind of makes me giggle when it's this obvious gratuitous shot of some girl taking off her top or whatnot. I really think that they should even the playing field, do it more for guys. I think that the female gaze is an underutilized aspect of the modern horror movie. It's 2026, and a lot more women watch and enjoy horror movies than used to. The fan base has just grown, and I'm sure that they would love to see some gratuitous himbo action, you know? What I want to see is that instead of filmmakers getting rid of exploitation, is to just double down and start exploiting men as well. That's my solution to female exploitation in horror movies. It's not to get rid of it, it's to just exploit guys as well. Like, if you're gonna have a wet white shirt in the rain with no bra scene, such as this, you should at least match that with, I don't know, what a girl's like a dick in boxers, something like that. That's compromise, right? Everyone's equally unhappy. So in summary, as a so bad it's good movie, this is pretty good. Viewed as anything else, it's pretty bad. Anyway, I'm going to rate Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, at 2.75 out of 5. It was fun, but it wasn't that much fun. Those are my thoughts on Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. You can leave yours in the comments. Thanks for watching me talk about movies for a little while, and you can tune in next time to see what else Johnny likes.
Please like and subscribe.
It's quick.
It's free.
And,
Relatively painless.